do we look ahead to Golden State? Is that
Yeah,
is it
DeMarcus
too early?
Cousins got to play
Yeah,
his first game the other night there, so he's returning. So they're supposed to be getting stronger, but for the most part, they haven't been that tight this year. But they're still them. So very dangerous for sure. They're
but they're
not
still
going
them.
anywhere. They're still them.
I mean,
Uh,
they're very slowly. Like you look at like how they've done since like let's say their last 7 games, for example, net rating wise, they're number one. Their their net rating, they're 18th. They have 18 net rating of 18 over the last 7 games. So, and they played some good teams in that stretch. They're I think they're going to be a problem. It should come no shock. I think the idea that somehow that they were going to, not get it together, I think was foolish. They're going to be strong in June. I don't know if they'll be as strong as we would all expect they could be, but I don't think that the wounded Warriors that we saw of December, let's say, I don't think that's going to be a problem come June. They'll be in the finals. Don't you worry about the Golden State Warriors.
you don't think Houston can really give them a run this year, huh?
Hell no. No.
You
I
think
think it's
Cousins is going to be
amazing.
beasting, right?
No, I don't. Well, no, I think it's going to be Clay and Steph, and it's going to be the show that we've seen for the last 5 years. I think it's
Are they
their
bored with the regular
finale.
season? Do you think
I
that's
think
part
they
of it?
were. Yeah, I think they were,
And
and
the
I think
grind of going to the finals year
yep.
after year, it takes a toll.
I think that having somebody like Boogie can revitalize them a bit. Can give them that quick little boost that they need to kind of let's try. This is something new here. Let's see how this works. Can we figure out how to play with a big man who has all these skills? And I mean, he's still Boogie. He's going to get thrown out of games, and all that's going to happen. But they are. I think it's like a new toy. It's like, wow, what can we do with him? You know, and I think that's great. But the chemistry issues are still there. It's just the idea that somehow they're not going to make the finals. I mean, that's lunacy. They're in the finals.
Yeah,
It's a
even
question of
Boogie will keep
are they
himself in check.
connected enough?
Yeah. Even Boogie will keep
Yeah.
himself in check through the postseason. I mean, it's not like he's had a lot of opportunities to be there, right? So he'll play. He'll be on his best behavior. Even if he gets a T or several Ts, he's not going to get thrown out of a game. I think he'll be right about how he's during the season because he's coming back from injury. He's got to get himself going somehow.
Absolutely, and I think the game in Boston will be an interesting dynamic for him because he's around. He's going to have to chase Horford. He's going to have to play out on the perimeter. He's going to have to do all the things he wants to do. The nice thing about the Celtics when they play the Warriors is that you got to worry about Draymond, no doubt, but they haven't been a great rebounding team this season. So some of the shortcomings that the Celtics have had, in a way, it's kind of that Spider-Man meme where the two Spider-Men are pointing at each other. I mean, there's a little bit of similarity there, except one Spider-Man has 4 future Hall of Famers on. It's not exactly a 1-to-1, but who knows? I think it's gonna be a fascinating game if the Celtics keep playing the way that they have been. I think it could be interesting. I think that I think it could be a preview of the finals. But what we need to see out of Boston, it's a much more dubious as to whether or not the Celtics can get there than the Warriors. I don't think that's even a question. I think it's more of how do they match up? And the Celtics have played their best games of the year by far against teams that they view as competitors and rivals. So I expect nothing but the finest in terms of what the Celtics will bring to the table on Saturday night.